Good day. I've been given an opportunity by our employee to bring to illuminate things that we need to help each other, especially in the work environment, because we all go through the dilemmas and tragedies of life, the trauma, maybe family, relationship things are not going well in your finances. But when all these things you're failing to manage or to cope to this situation, it brings to this big term that we always hear people say, I've got stress. But the question is, what is stress? Stress is a physical or mental strain or the result of our everyday mental strain. This can be the pressures of the day, like work, academic projects, maybe health. The doctor tells you that you've got cancer. Definitely, there is how your brain will respond to such kind of situation. Stress can produce physical or mental symptoms. It's possible to manage stress. That's the good news, and maintain a good healthy. We all have heard, or it might be your first time to hear, there was an experiment that was done using the lab rat by Hans Searle. When he realized, he spoke about the gas, GAS, that represents General Adaptation Syndrome. It's the three-stage process that describes the physiological or the emotion in our body under different pressure, under different stress. Hans Searle identified these three stages. He said there is the alarm, the second one, resistance, and the other one, the last one, exhaustion. Let me begin with the alarm reaction. The alarm reaction stage refers to the initial symptoms the body experiences when under pressure. It might be maybe you are jogging in the morning, then a dog just come out of the corner and just barks in front of you. You freak out. There is something that the body will do. I think you've heard about the fight and flight, how our body releases the hormone adrenaline. This is the natural reaction that prepares you either to flee or protect yourself in this dangerous situation. Your heart increases, your adrenal glands releases cortisol, a stress hormone, and you receive that boost of adrenaline, which increases energy. This is the fight and flight response that occurs in the alarm reaction. So after this initiation shock in this stressful event, having gone through the fight and flight response, the body begins to repair itself. That's good news. It releases a low amount of cortisol, and your heart rate and your blood pressure begin to normalize. Your body continues to release or to secrete this stress hormone, and your body and pressure remains elevated. This is where you need to think how you are going to manage this stress well. Because if you fail to manage it in this stage, and you continue being stressed with the situation that you are going through, the body goes to this stage, the resistance stage. And if it goes for long, Without pauses or offset of the effects of stress, this can lead to the exhaustion. Your body continues to secrete this stress hormone and your blood pressure remains elevated. You may think, how are you going to manage stress well? But your body's physical response tells us a different story. If this resistance stage continues for long, this is when you see the signs like that you're frustrated. You can't concentrate in the workplace. Sometimes the manager tells you or the supervisor tells you what to do, and you are maybe defensive. You can't take the blame, and you no longer want to take initiation. You are no longer proactive. This leads to the last stage, the exhaustion. This is a prolonged or chronic stress. When you are now struggling now for long term, you are drained physical, emotional, and mental resources all the resources are no longer having that energy. You no longer have hope. You are hopeless. You can't even want to talk. You all you want is maybe to sleep. In this area, this is where we say you've got fatigue, you're burnt out, depression, anxiety. These physical effects weaken your immune system and put you at risk of all the stress-related illness. So let me try to come back when you start that the battle starts in the mind. So when you encounter those stressors like anger, or maybe you have got a deadline, maybe you're studying, like me, I'm studying with the SNHU, you've got online project that you need to do, and at the same time the boss is telling you what to do, and you are saying, what am I going to do? So your brain, they've got an area. There are two areas that you have in your brain that is called the amygdala. So the amygdala sense, and it picks the thread that you are going through and send the signal to the brain's the command unit or the command sender. Now it's like you're talking about computer science. You remember, I'm a technician. In this area, the command sender is the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus connects to the rest of your body through the autonomic nervous system. The autonomic nervous system functions like in two different areas, like with the heartbeat and the breathing. So there is the sympathetic and the parasympathetic. The SNS, as they abbreviated, as I will be saying it, is the sympathetic nervous system that triggers the fight and flight response, giving you the energy to respond to threat or the pressures of the work. It allows your body to go into rest and digest mode so that you can feel calm when things are safe. When your hypothalamus gets this signal from the amygdala, you are no longer in danger. It sends signal to the adrenal glands and activates the sympathetic nervous system. The adrenal now pumps out adrenaline, causing your heart to beat faster, forcing more blood into your muscles and organs. Your breathing might also quicken and your sense might sharpen. Your body will release sugar into your bloodstream, sending energy to all different parts. But if you fail to deal with this stress, in short term, there's something that happened to your muscle. Your muscle becomes tense and then release when the stressors are gone. But in the long term, if your muscles always remain tensed, stiff, you can develop problems like tension headache and migraines I think, and chronic pains. And also there's something that happens in the respiratory, in how you breathe, your heart. You can talk in the short term, you breathe harder and faster, and can even cause panic attack in some people. But in the long term, hear me guys, you can have asthma, you can have emphysema, breathing becomes hard and may even struggle even to breathe. We can talk also that in your cardiovascular now, there's something that happens, you're beating. In the short term, your blood vessel dilate, pushing more blood into your large muscles and rising your blood pressure. In the long term, consistent with this can cause to blood pressure, leading to heart attack, stroke. And all you need to know is people who are always the victim of this. It's me and you, those who are working. So we need to make sure that we manage stress. I know that we all go through these dilemmas of life. We can talk about that when you fail to manage stress. I have encountered this as I'm studying and working. I realize that sometimes I fail to manage my studies and I'm under pressure of the deadlines. And now I'm under panic, the fight and flight, saying, okay, you can't do it, and you're under pressure. Instead of calming down, rest and seeing how you can manage this, you find yourself struggling. And you need to, in a hard situation, find time with friends. Usually women with they're social, they go to their friend, they befriend with people, they talk, they socialize, and when they socialize, they get to talk. But as men, sometimes I'm the man, I can't do this, but we can manage stress. We can be optimistic. Optimistic is being positive-minded to the situation. You think the positive outcome. We can talk that the hardness that no matter what you're going through, see in that lens of positivity that I can do it. Have the pressure that I have in me, the energy to pull through the difficult situation that we go through. Guys, let's work together in this company. Let's share the knowledge that we have and see how we can make our company a great company. When you're under stress, take rest, take a walk, rest. As you do that, you can do it. Don't be pessimistic. Pessimistic is always being negative. You're just seeing the negative outcome. Maybe you're under pressure, deadline. Say, no, I can't do it. Always say, I can do it. Guys, let's work together. Stress is inevitable, but you can use it as a positive energy. Yes, I've got stress, but don't allow it. Manage stress and do it well. As you do that, you are great. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys. It's just a project that I've been given with the SNHU that I present this to you. Enjoy your day. Bye.